Hello, everyone. My name is Dmitry. I'm a software engineer, and today I want to talk about debugging, specifically edebug and Emacs. And the reason it came up is I made a video about Emacs package called org-noter a few weeks ago, and someone asked there how do you start an org-noter session, um, and I basically had to provide a workaround because starting the session properly doesn't work. I don't know why. It's not my package. I didn't write it. I'm just interested in maybe um, getting it to work again. And of course, starting the session with a package, starting a reading session is important. So today I wanted to look into that, but I realized as I started that I forgot how to use edebug because I only used it a handful of times. So I thought I would record this video that is hopefully useful to me in the future because I'm about to forget this again, and other folks as well. And knowing how to debug stuff is super helpful because we, as software developers, are more likely to read old code and have to work through other people's code rather than write a lot of new code. So anyway, um, so the way org-noter works is you open up a PDF or another type of document. So let me do that. So here's my PDF, and then you go Alt-X org-noter, and you can see it says start org-noter session. So you hit enter, and immediately you get a backtrace. So I mean, it's useful. Uh, there's too much stuff going on here right now. So I I look at this backtrace and I know that I invoked org-noter. So let's go there. And yeah, let's maximize it. So this is org-noter. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's skip that for now. And what I want to do is I basically, next time I invoke it, I want to drop into the debugger. And the way you do it is you hit Control U, Control Alt X. And you can see in the corner there, it said org-noter. So now, excuse me, some Emacs magic happened. This thing is now instrumented. And yeah, let's go back to, okay, first of all, let's kill the backtrace and then go to nothing to hide, and let's invoke org-noter again. Okay, so now we are in our debugging session, and there are a few keys that you need to know here. I think space is the most useful of them all, and it'll just execute it'll just execute every statement until, okay, so now we've broken up, or we're broken again with the same error here, wrong number of arguments. So the debugging session is terminated, but we know that happens right around here. So we run hooks with args, org-noter get buffer file name and major mode. So yeah, now we kind of know where it breaks. So let's go back to the PDF and restart it again. Okay, didn't drop into, why isn't it dropping into, okay, what's going on? Sometimes if the backtrace buffer is active, okay, so I just went to backtrace, I quit out of it. So if the backtrace buffer is active, it will somehow prevent the debugger from running. Okay, so I killed the backtrace. Let's rerun it again. Okay, good. But now we know where it's failing, so we don't need to step through it. Let me just search for hook. Yeah, okay. So now instead of stepping over the stuff that works fine prior to that, I can do, so for me, it's capital H. I think it's like edebug something here. Oh, go to here. Right. So now we are in this, we're on this line. So I actually want to step into run hooks. Oops. So what I did was I pressed I, which should step into the function, but it's complaining that is a built-in function, so we cannot run hooks without it is a built-in function, so we cannot step into it. Okay, well, that's not helpful. What else can we do? So now let's rerun it again. Org-noter, find our hook, run up to here. What can we do? Well, let's see. We can hit E to eval stuff. So let's see what major mode is. Okay, PDF view mode, good. Is buffer file name defined? Okay, so it knows it's a PDF. This is the path to the PDF. Good stuff. Okay, well, let's see what run hooks with args until success is. Can we jump to definition? No. Okay, oh, we know that it's a built-in function, so we can hit control, help, function, and then, okay, there you go. I already looked it up. So run hooks with a specified argument. So hook is maybe a list, and call each function with argument args. Okay, so let's go into here. So org-noter get buffer file name hook is a list of two functions, and if we recall from the stack trace, this is the one that gets triggered. So let's go in there. And all right. Well, it's kind of obvious now what the issue is, because if we go back one more, run hooks runs all function pointers or whatever, all functions in this list, passing in the variable major mode. And if we look at org-noter here, we notice that it does not take any arguments in. And in fact, if we look at the message, at the error, wrong number of arguments, that makes sense, right? Because the function doesn't take any parameters in. So let's amend it real quick. I'm not sure what the logic is right now, so I just want to fix this error and see what happens. Optional param, write it, and then eval buffer, and then we'll go back to my PDF and org-noter. Sweet. Okay, so that worked, and we're golden now. So we went from basically not knowing what the error was to potentially fixing it. I still don't know why there was no parameter in there in the function. I don't know why the parameter is being passed to major mode, but here we are. At least it sort of works. So let's get out of here. Come on. And let's go back to my edebug. Yeah, so there were a couple of things. So first, you gotta if you want to debug something, you got to do this Control U, Control Meta X thing to instrument the function to make it available for edebug. Then you can use space or C to evaluate single expression, and you can use H to run to cursor, basically edebug-goto-here. And then ultimately, when you're done debugging, you can do edebug, remove instrumentation, so it doesn't stop you every time you run. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you found it useful.